I'm gonna wait till some more people come in because I'm live and I want to give y'all an update. Y'all remember when I said I was getting the tape ins and the lady had stole my money? I'm giving y'all an update. She is going down, y'all. I got it rolling. I'm not going to tell y'all everything that I'm going to do. But I will tell y'all once it's done because I don't want her to like see the video and try to like, So let's see, is a few more people gonna come in? Do you want to just order your food out of the drive-through, or you want to go in?
I can order it. I can go. I can go in.
Boy, we in the drive-through. Let's see. Okay, we got how many people we got in? Okay, so we got 7 people. Okay, so let me give y'all an update. So I wanted to jump on here. I'm looking crazy. I done told y'all my hair is thick, it's wet. I done washed my hair like 3 times in 1 week. Just so y'all know, the type of hair that I got, when I wash it, it gets soft. And then over days it get bushy. But anywho, remember I told y'all about the lady stole my money. Okay, the lady stole my money, set up the appointment, had me pay 150. The day of the appointment, she didn't show up. Remember I told y'all that? And I told y'all that I was gonna get that hoe, right? I told y'all that I was going to get her. And let me just tell y'all, it's really not the 150 because we waste money every day. The fact of the matter is she stole my money. This woman stole my money. And we're talking about these Atlanta stylists. And so let me kind of give y'all an update. The bitch is going down, right? So I got so many people involved in what's going on with her. But I can't tell y'all everything that's happening, but some stuff is happening to her this week. And then I'm going to come back on here after it happens and I'm going to let y'all know what I did. So if you have stylists that has ripped you off and took your money, I'm going to show you how not only get the state involved, but how to get them arrested. This bitch is getting arrested. So she think that she's not, and I'm glad she thinks that. She has not refunded my money. So what I do every day or every couple days, I send her a message and say, hey, I never got my money. You can also Zelle it to me. So she thinks she got away with my money. She's going to be charged with theft by deception. So she gonna get a warrant against her. And I'm gonna let y'all know how that's gonna go. But there's some other things that's going on with her this week that I can't say because I don't want it to, her to, get this video or whatever. But if you have a stylist in Georgia that have stole your money, please let me know so I can walk you through how to get them hoes arrested. Because what we are not going to do is allow these stylists to keep taking our money. So this woman that stole my money, I don't even give a damn if she decide to move to another place. Everywhere this hoe go, I'm showing up until she's arrested. The 150 that she took, y'all, it ain't even the 150. I just donated $210 to help people. So I really like helping people. It's not like I got money like that, but if I can help, I will. The fact of the matter is you stole my money. You intentionally stole my money. You never had any intentions on doing my hair. And ma'am, you're not licensed, ma'am. You don't even have a permit to operate there. Bitch, you going down. You should have picked somebody else to steal their money because this hoe is going down. She going down. And little do she know, I am petty. I'm so petty to the fact that everywhere she go, I'm going to pay again. I'm going to create fake email addresses and I'm going to send the people wherever she goes. You are going to stop stealing our damn money. Hey, y'all. You black stylists is going to stop scamming from us, stealing our money, because guess what I got to do every day? Whatever the hell I want to do. So what I'm going to do, even if she try to run, wherever that hoe show up, the state is going to be there. She is going down. She don't have a license. She's operating without a permit. She don't even have a permit to be in the place. So what's finna happen is she gonna be evicted. She can't even be there. Because for y'all that may not know, when a stylist does not have a license and they operate without a license, whoever they're renting from will also get a ticket. Hello. So we gonna take these hoes down. They're going to stop stealing our money. They're going to stop stealing our money. Stealing somebody's money, setting up an appointment when you never wanted to do their hair, and steal their money. Then we find out you ain't even got no license. Not only do you not got license, ma'am, you are illegally operating in a space that you can't operate in. Oh, this is going to be funny. And I'm going to record the entire thing. The entire thing. The police know. The city know. This hoe is going down. Y'all gonna stop stealing our money. She stole my money, $150. Then she keep lying, telling me, oh, it take 3 days. Now, either she's illiterate, stupid, or both. 3 business days has came and gone. But it's okay. She's playing a game. She stole my money, and she just don't know. I know everything. I know everything. So I could beat the hoe up, but I'm not going to do that, because if I beat the hoe up, then I would get arrested. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut her down the right way. And on top of that, I'm a sue the hoe. So this is going to be, I'm going to be the client from hell, okay? I'm a sue the hoe. She's getting arrested, and she's going to be evicted out of every place she go. So, ma'am, move to another state, because no matter where you go in Georgia, hoe, I'm going to get you, okay? And you're going to stop stealing. You stylists in Atlanta, y'all gonna stop stealing people money. Because whenever I run across you, I'm going to report you to the state. I'm going to report you, because guess what? Guess what I've learned? For all you stylists, because in all honesty, y'all operating fraudulently, like as a fraud, because you can't even do hair in a space without having a license. So I'ma have you hoes evicted out of all y'all spots. If a stylist stole your money, give me her name in the chat and let me know where she's located. Send me an email. We gonna get that hoe evicted too. We taking all these stylists down that's stealing people's money. It's over with. It's done. You are not going to continue to steal our money anymore. And then when I'm done, I'm going to give y'all all the information. As a matter of fact, I can give it to you now. If a stylist has stole your money, what you need to do is go to code enforcement within whatever community that person is in. Once you go to code, I'm gonna let you go in because I'm on live, okay? I'm gonna pull up. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to code enforcement. Code enforcement is in every municipality in Georgia. When you go to code enforcement, what you're going to do is you're going to give the address. Give the address and let them know the name of whoever this hoe is that stole your money, and let them know that you want to see if they have a business license. 9 times out of 10, if they stole your money, they do not have a business license. So what it's going to do is it's going to trickle down to the state, and the state is coming for your ass. Now, they stole your money. Building code enforcement is involved. Now the state is involved. They're not going to give you your money back. So now what you have, make sure you don't pay them in cash. Make sure you got like a statement or something that you can show where you paid them. Once they steal your money, what they have now done is they have created fraud by deception. So let me kind of explain to y'all what fraud by deception is. Fraud by deception means that I made you pay for something and I intentionally was never going to do it. And let me just tell you what intentional is. Intentional is simply, bitch, you didn't give me my money back, because they can cancel the appointment. But if them hoes don't give you your money back, take them down. What we need to start doing is taking these raggedy hoes down. They stealing people money. They moving on to the next person. But first of all, I don't play games like that. Nobody is never, and that's a strong never in all of my years on this earth gonna take shit away from me, okay? Because I don't want to beat your ass, because if, the police, they'll lock me up and all of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you in your pockets. She ain't gonna never do hair in Georgia, because guess who gonna pop up? Me. I'm going to pop up to wherever this hoe is, and I'm calling the folks. She's going to have a warrant for her arrest, and that's going to be so nice when she has a warrant for her arrest and I show up and call the police, okay? Because you tried to play with me, hoe. You took my money, and you think you got off sweet. Now, I could dispute it through the bank, but I'm not, because if I dispute it through the bank, it means I got my money back. So no, we're going to get you charged with fraud by deception. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get you charged with fraud by deception because you stole my money and you intentionally tried to do it, hoe. So I'm getting you locked up and I'm showing up in court. And guess how petty I am, y'all. After this hoe get locked up, it ain't gonna stop there. I'm suing you. I'm suing you for stress, for mental anguish, for wasting my time. I'm going to sue you for all the time that it took me to do what I did. And then, bitch, when I get my judgment, guess what I'm gonna do? Take it to your bank. You gonna wish that you never in your life saw me. Don't you ever try to steal somebody else's money, okay? If you want, I guess if you want to steal money, I guess like make sure the person that you're stealing from, maybe they don't know. But bitch, I'll be 50 years old. Do you think I'm dumb? Do you really think I'm dumb? So I know that this may be petty, but I'm going all the way. She gonna wish she hadn't. I'm about to give you my card. She gonna wish she hadn't messed with me, because y'all, this is disgusting. What are you going now? Don't spend how much you don't go in here and get all of this stuff, just a little bit, and give me that strawberry drink that I like.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to give you my card. But yeah, she think that she thinks she just got $150, y'all. She think, honey, and like I said, I could dispute it through the bank. Here, just use this. I can dispute. You know what drink I want? The strawberry lemonade thing.
Strawberry lemonade, okay.
Yeah. And give me chicken noodle soup. Give me the little one, not a big one, okay?
Okay.
That's it. That's all I want. So, y'all, she thinks she ate, honey. She thinks she stole my money, and I'm just sitting back here like, ho, you have no idea of what's finna come to you. But I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go all the way. What y'all think? Oh, what happened, Crystal Coleman? Let me tell you what happened. I went to get my hair done last week. The lady said, you know, pay the deposit. I paid the deposit, showed up to my appointment on time. So she called me and tell me that she's running late. So I say, okay, you know, and then I noticed she didn't show up. So I reach out and say, hey, you know, I'm still here. And she's like, do you want to reschedule? And I said, no, I mean, it take me an hour to get here. I'm just going to wait for you. So then she ended up texting me saying, you know, to reschedule. And I'm just like, what is going on? So ultimately, the lady came and said that she was going to cancel the appointment. And I'm like, cancel the appointment? Well, her policy says you can't cancel unless you give her a 48-hour notice. Long story short, she cancels the appointment, Crystal, and keeps my damn money, honey. She keeps my money. So essentially, she stole my money. She stole my money. Yep, so she stole my money, and she's playing games like, oh, I sent it back. I mean, come on, y'all. If you return something on Tuesday, by Friday, you should have your money. I ain't got nothing back. And I used 2 different cards because initially I did a consultation, which was $50. So for some reason, it wouldn't let me use my credit card. So I was like, okay, so I use a debit card for the $50. I paid it, went in to see her. She was like, okay, you know, telling me what hair to buy and yada, yada. She also told me, okay, this $50 is going to be, you know, that's going to go towards your service. Cool. She said, so when you go on my website and make your appointment, you do have to pay another $100. Okay, because I'm like, as long as it's applying to my service, I don't care. And the crazy part, y'all, when I made the appointment, I was just going to pay the full balance. I said, I'm just going to pay it. So then when I go get my hair done. Now, if I would have paid that bitch the full balance, I probably would have had to beat that hoe up. I'm just being real. Like, I probably would have had to take my chances and you know, and because I probably would have beat her up. Okay. So the fact of the matter is, I paid the money. I arrived to my appointment on time and everything. And what is he doing? Did he get his food? What is he coming out for? Anywho, I paid the deposit. What happened? Where your stuff at?
text me what you want. Text me.
I'm not finna text. I'm on lock, Jalen. I told you, give me chicken noodle soup and a strawberry frozen lemonade. You text it to yourself. What the hell? Boy, what's wrong with them? These boys is something else. So, she literally got my money, y'all, and she's playing games. Like, for instance, she says, oh, it takes 3 days. So I had to think. I said, damn, have I ever, like, when the last time I returned something? So I realized, normally if you, so I went to her on Tuesday. She showed me where she credited back. So all she showed me was a screenshot. So I was thinking, I said, I think she went back in after I left and canceled it because nothing ever came through. So I never received any deposits or any credit for the money that I paid her. So I'm just like, okay, she did it on Tuesday. Wednesday, I didn't get nothing. Thursday, I didn't do anything. Friday, I didn't do anything. And still today, nothing. So I reach out to her, and when I reach out to her, now I'm like, okay, she's trying to steal my money. So when I reached out to her, I said, just so you know, I did not receive my money back, but I also need to let you know that if I don't receive my money back within a reasonable time frame, because I've already talked to the police about it, he kind of explained to me the play and what I need to do to make sure she get charged. So he already told me that, and I ain't gonna tell y'all that right now, but I will tell you later. He told me what to do. So when I reached out to her, I told her, I said, just so you know, if I don't get my money back within a reasonable time frame, you will be arrested. So I told her this. I said, you will go to jail. I just want you to know that I am diligent and you going to jail. I said, because if I don't get my money back, I know that you intentionally stole my money and that you never had the intention on giving me my money back, because you didn't. You texted me, told me I'm gonna give you your refund, and then you never did. So I said, I just want to let you know that if I don't get my money back, you're going to jail, ma'am. I'm letting you know, you going to jail, bitch. So she texted me back and said, well, I never stole anything from you. I told you that I was going to give you both of your refunds. I don't have it. I don't. So how are you texting me telling me you told me you're going to give me my money back and I don't have it? So she want to play these games. I'm like, okay, so I'm just doing the minimal. I'm not disputing shit through the bank because it's going to stay out that she stole my money, because I would rather see this hoe in jail and to lose all of the fraudulent shit she doing. Because if she stole my money, how many other people money do y'all think she stole? She didn't just steal mine. Well, she can't show me proof, Veronica, that she refunded it because it ain't in my account. She's playing games, which is further pissing me off, and she's saying, oh, it's like, girl, it don't take no damn 4 days to refund anybody the money. And then I even told her, I said, listen, I said, you can just send it to me via Zelle. So at this point, I'm just doing the minimal. So when she because she think this is a joke, when they pick her ass up, when I go down there and get the warrant for them to pick her ass up, I'm going to make sure she get picked up. See, she just don't know how diligent I am to see her go to jail, because what I've learned from the police, and I told her, I said, the police actually told me that this is a growing thing, that stylists steal people money. I said, I didn't know that. I said, I didn't know that. I said, I wasn't aware that y'all actually get people money and try to keep it. She didn't even respond to that message. She didn't respond to it at all. So she knows that I'm on to her. And the man said, oh, she may try to run and go somewhere else. That's okay, ho, because guess what? I would pay $50 for every place you go. That is how diligent I am, ho, into making sure you go to jail. So I don't give a damn where you go, unless you're going to go to another state. You are going down. So she has no idea who money she stole. She just don't. She has no idea whose money she stole. Yeah, we tired of y'all. She going to jail. And I'm going to make sure I film it all so that everybody can see. We sick of you stylists stealing people money. They steal people money, have you pay deposits, and steal your money. So she's going down. She's going down. Right. It's not right just to steal somebody money. What y'all saying? I wouldn't give a damn what it costs in court fees. Purple, you don't understand. I don't care. So there are some things that you do in life that you may not absolutely get a return on. This is one of those things. Let me make sure you understand, Purple, how much I don't give a damn and how this little hoe is going to pay for what she did. Wherever she go, I'm going to schedule another appointment. Another appointment. Using a whole different name and email address. I don't care about wasting another $50. You don't understand. I don't care about that. You stole my money. You are a scammer and you need to go to jail. That is the only thing I'm concerned about. I don't care about $50. I don't even care about the $150, because in all actuality, was like, okay, I'm just gonna forget about it. And something was like, no, don't forget about it. She's a scammer and she needs to be arrested. And that's what we're gonna do. So I don't care about no court fees. I don't care about any of that. At the end of the day, she gonna learn a lesson, and that's pretty much what it's all about. Stop stealing people money. People work for their money, and you're scamming and stealing. And then you scamming the very people that come in and sit down and let your unlicensed ass do their hair, because she don't have a license. She doesn't even have a license. So I don't care. I don't care. Why she didn't, I don't know. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. You say stop wasting all this kind of money. Well, people work for their money. They can do what they want to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you have to understand, I'm a mother of 3 adults. So I do a lot for them. So if I want to waste money on my hair, whatever, I can do that. So, but she going to jail. So that's just that. Yep, so it's just a slew of unlicensed stylists and scammers, and that's why she's going down. Exactly. What is that, CWB? That is why she going down. It ain't even really so much about my 150, because in all honesty, if I thought that, maybe she had a death or even something that I felt was reasonable. Like, let's say when I did the background and she had a license and she had she had permission to be at the space that she was in, it would be different. But the fact of the matter is, this girl is a scammer. Everything she did to me, it was done intentional. So let's just make sure you understand that you are scamming people out of their money. So I'm gonna be the one to put your ass in jail, because guess what? I got time. Like, I can literally go to her job and sit out there right now and take my computer and get the same thing accomplished. So I'm going to do it for everybody else who couldn't. Right, I'm getting her. It's not even about the money at this point. It's about the fact that you intentionally did it. So that could be y'all. You make an appointment with somebody, and then here's the deal, y'all. When I sent my money, it was $50. So in all actuality, I said, okay, if something happened and it's just $50, $50. But at the moment that I met her, because I said I'm going to schedule the consultation, and she seemed to be okay. So that just goes to show this girl is a real scammer, because she fooled me. Like, I didn't know that she would steal my money. Like, she fooled me. So if she fooled me, I mean, because I think that, I thought that I was pretty hard to fool, but yeah, she going to jail. So if y'all know any stylist that stole your money or somebody money, put their name in the chat and the business name or address or something where I can find them, because if nothing at all, we can get their ass evicted out of wherever they're working out of. Let's bring these hoes down. Let's bring them down. Right, and then here's the deal. Not only did I have to give her $150 that she ran off with, I also had to spend $400 on some hair, and I gotta figure out like what to do with it, because the next person may say they don't use that or something. Like, it's just the not giving a F-U-C-K. You just gonna steal somebody money and just F it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not going to work. So she has no idea. She has absolutely no idea the can of worms that she opened up for herself, honey. In the state, they with the shit, honey. They getting her. She's going down. No, but you know what, Danielle, I'm not even pissed no more, because I feel like a lot of these people operate how they are, because in all honesty, we'll pay the money and just move on. Because in all honesty, I was like, damn, I got stuff to do. I don't got time. And someone was like, no, don't let her off. And I was like, you're right. Don't let her off. So the state is involved. Not only is the state involved, her municipality is involved. And I'm sending them they asked me to send them my bank statements. I'm sending them that. And I sent them some other stuff that I'm not going to tell y'all right now, because I'm going to wait. Well, actually, I can tell y'all. I actually can tell you, because it's so. What I sent them my appointment, because what she does is when you make an appointment, it sends you your appointment, whatever that is, notification. So what I did is I sent them that. It has when my appointment was, and that is proof that she's actually operating and doing services and she's not licensed. Okay, so I sent them that. And what he asked me for is, he said, can you send me proof that you paid it? So I got to print off the bank statement. Hopefully it show up or whatever. If not, I'll just probably print off, like go online and do like a page preview where it shows that, and just print it off. So they want proof that I paid it. So I'm going to send them that, because they work directly with the state. So she's in trouble with two different people. She in trouble with the municipality that she's in now, because she has no permit. Oh, y'all, and this is going to be even crazier, y'all. Every other person that working at salon with her is going to be equally mad, because guess what? They ain't got one either. They ain't got one either. So I gave them the confirmation, and I'm going to go, as soon as my son come out from getting his food, we going to go print off my bank statement and my credit card statement, because I paid with a debit card and credit card, and I'm going to send him that. She going down. She going down. Stop stealing. People have to work for their money. Right. I'm not giving that. And that's right. I'm not, me neither. I'm not paying no more deposits. I'm over. I'm not. No, I'm not. If you can't wait until I get there to get paid, then I'm just not coming to you. And that's just that. I'm not giving no more deposits. No more deposits. Listen, y'all have no idea. I can look up people addresses. So she's done. She should have just gave me my damn money back. She is done. She needs to get her a regular job, or she needs to go to school to learn how to do hair. You illegally doing hair. And in all honesty, y'all, I didn't even think about that the woman don't have license. Why in the hell am I letting this lady color my hair and she don't have license? I didn't even know she didn't have license. Somebody say my speakers can't take this. But yeah, she going down. I just wanted to give y'all an update. Somebody said, how did you find out oh, because the state. So okay, so let me tell you how I found out she wasn't licensed. So what I did is, okay, let me go back. So I reached out to the police, because I wanted the hoe arrested, and they explained to me what needs to happen before she's arrested. So that's what I'm doing now. Because in order, well, I ain't gonna speak on that because I don't want her to know, but I'll tell y'all about the arrest piece after that whole arrested, and I'll tell y'all what I did. So I spoke to the police, and he told me what to do. He said what she did is theft by deception. He said it's called theft by deception. Because I said, how in the hell can she not be arrested for stealing money when if I sit in her chair and don't pay, I can be arrested? So he told me, okay, this is what it is. So it's called theft by deception. But what they also said, and like I said, I totally forgot about this, in Georgia, now this may not be in other states, in order to operate in a business, you must have a business license. It's nothing more than a fee you have to pay. Now, for hairstylists, they cannot go get a business license unless they have a cosmetology license. So the reason why I was able to find out the girl wasn't licensed is because she doesn't have a business license. So what they do is they look you up by your address, because your business license only goes with that address. If you were to move, guess what you got to do? You have to get another business license. So because she did not have a business license, the shop pull your edges too. Oh, so because she didn't have a business license, they work with the state. So now they in turn says, She does not have a business license. We didn't issue her a business license. And the guy says she couldn't get a business license anyway because she doesn't have a license. So that was, keep in mind, we're talking about the municipality in which she operate in, like where she work at, and then we're talking about the state, which is Georgia, which has a database of all licensed people, and she's not licensed. So with her, she would have to have a cosmetology license, and then she would also have to have a license to be able to operate as an owner. So she has neither. She don't got neither. Right. We really shouldn't let unlicensed braiders in our hair. That's why people don't have edges. Well, I don't know edges because I was kind of born with no edges, and it kind of runs in my family. So I really can't say that. My niece, not my niece, my aunt. Thank you. How much did this stuff cost?
Like $30.
How the hell it cost $30? What you get, boy?
I got everything you want me to get. I told you what you want me to get. You told me
Where's the receipt? $30. What the is he talking about? We could have went out to eat. What did you get for you?
Same stuff.
This boy is greedy. $30. But anyway, so what they do is the municipality work with the state. She don't got license. She don't got license. And y'all, I'm taking her down. I don't feel any sympathy because you stole my money. You don't know if I needed my money. You don't know what I needed my money for. I could have been trying to get my hair done. I could have had a job interview. I could have had anything. I could have been going to a funeral. You don't know what I had going on in my life, and you stole my money. Somebody said you are a money faucet today. What that mean? You need a license to braid though? So in all honesty, y'all, Georgia is very different. Georgia, you may need license. I'm not sure, so I don't want to tell y'all that. But I know you cannot perform any services like coloring. And see, that's what I sent them because she was actually going to give me jet black. She was going to dye my hair jet black, and she was dyeing the hair jet black too. So good question, Veronica. Georgia is very money hungry. So they want you to have everything for everything because that means that you get to pay them. Somebody said, how you born with no edges? Girl, because some people have hair thin on certain sides. How is people born bald-headed? Like their hair never grow? That would answer that same question. When you find out why are people bald-headed and their hair don't grow, it's the same concept. Edges is just thin hair around your hairline. My aunt has hair all the way touching her butt. It was always thin around the edges. So just because like some people just start understanding about edges, people been having thin hairlines. It's just, I mean, just how some people be bald-headed forever. Somebody said some of y'all are ignorant. Yeah, I mean, your edges, and it's just the hairline. Like, my hair is real thin around this way, but in the back which is odd because in the back is really thick this way, but here it's super thin. So I don't know what to tell you, but that's pretty much how it is. Can I see what's in your bag? Yeah. Did you get a large soup?
No, I just got a...
Boy, because how is it $30? And I asked for one soup. Did I get bread with it?
He said, do you want a bowl? He said, do you want the bowl? He said, you want a bowl? Do you want somewhere? I said, a bowl for the chicken noodle soup.
You don't listen, bro. I did not say get me a bowl. That's a big one. I wanted a little one. Well, can I see the receipt? Why do people like wasting money when they ain't got it? Like, you should be on a budget. Can I see this, boy? Yeah, you don't be listening. I told you. And why did you buy yourself a soda? I never said get that. This is why I don't be liking people.
That's what
I didn't say I don't want a bowl. I never said that. I said give me the small one. You don't listen. You're not eating for 3 days. But yeah, y'all, that's what I wanted to let y'all know. Like, for real. If y'all know somebody that stole y'all money, can y'all please give me their information because I'm going to get them too. We taking these O's down in 2025. Somebody said not 3 days. This brought, but here's the deal, Veronica. She can't count 3 days because she said she refunded my money on Tuesday of last week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But the days depend on the bank or whoever the credit union is. The credit union that I use, this card that I use for this credit union that I'm associated with, when you return something, it actually shows up within 2 days. And if you return it in the day, like early part of the day, sometimes it shows back up the next day. This girl, she never did that. She lying. Girl, for real, who is that? Lakeysha TV. Girl, yes, not eating for 3 days. I don't know if y'all got sons, but why the hell they so greedy? Be eating up. Yes, don't eat for 3 days. You too greedy. So he says, okay, I'm gonna stop and get lunch. So tell me, how did your lunch cost $30? I told you to give me a little soup and a strawberry lemonade. It shouldn't have cost more than $5. So your shit cost $25? I mean, like, really? No, I'm not letting this lady take advantage. I'm not. Here's the deal. I don't even. Here's the deal. At this point, she ain't gave me my 150. At this point, I am suing her. So you have stressed me out. The little edges that I did have, they done got, they look thinner now. So I'm suing her. We finna do this the right way. You wanted to play with me, and I really wanted to hit you upside your head, but I know I couldn't do that because then I'd be arrested. So because I couldn't hit you upside your head, you have stressed me out. You stole my money, and I'm just gonna sue you, have you arrested and evicted. Yeah, that's how we gonna do that. That's exactly what I'm doing. She gonna be like, damn, when I tell you she gonna be sick of me, she gonna be sick of me. She gonna be sick of me. And I'm thinking about calling the news, because this may be a good story for the news. They may be interested. I think I'm gonna call the news. Yes, as a matter of fact, I thought about that. I'm gonna call the news. They love stories. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I just wanted to jump on here and give y'all an update. I'm gonna go. I gotta go print the stuff. I'm trying to print it before 5 o'clock, before the guy gets off, so I can send him the bank statement. Honey, she going down. So I'll be giving y'all another update on it this week. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I be doing because she may be watching, but it's gonna be funny. So I got something else that I'm doing this week. So this is gonna be week 1, actually. Tuesday is week 1. Now it's gonna really start getting heated by week 3. It's gonna really start getting heated by week 3. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.